No. No. No, I don't buy it.
What?
You're not a hitman. You can't be.
This movie is excellent, and you both are absolutely fantastic in it.
Thank you.
Glenn, can you talk to me about playing so many different characters in this? And was there a specific hitman that you maybe wanted to live in for a little bit longer?
Yeah, I get to play a lot of different characters in this movie. It's that's obviously for an actor, it's the greatest joy to just show up and literally do what you do when you're a kid, which is just like put on costumes and accents and fake teeth and play pretend. I think the one, you know, that obviously is sort of the wish fulfillment of the movie is Ron. You know, yeah. Ron, you know, when you get to act across from Adria Arjona every day, and, you know, she seemed to be really into Ron, so when you can have that effect on her, it really makes it a better day. But a lot of those characters were pretty bizarre, and it was always fun because I never got a chance to show it to Rick or the crew before I got to perform them. So it was always a fun day because that always felt like I was getting to do like a show and tell day for the crew on all those characters.
Oh, that's great. I love that. And then Adria, what drew you to Maddie's story and her connection with Ron?
I mean, what is there not to like about that whole story? I think the unpredictability of her, and the fact that she loves reinventing herself, or is in desperate need to reinvent herself to sort of find a new version of herself and kind of escape her past relationship. I think when we first meet her, she's in a really dark place, and she figures the only way to get out of it is sort of kind of to reinvent herself, and to find different perspectives, and she finds a different perspective thanks to Ron. So I think she falls in love with the idea of sort of pleasing him and pleasing his fantasy, and by that she's also creating her own fantasy, which was so much fun to play and to create and to talk about with Glenn and talk about with Rick. And, you know, slowly Madison started shifting into this character that was intentional and precise. And then I love the fact that there is a happy ending to the story, and that it is a love story. It's a interesting one, but there's a happy ending, and I love that for these characters.
Yeah,
I completely agree. And then the twists and turns in Hitman, because I'm a big Star Wars fan, it kind of reminded me of like all the shifting allegiances we keep seeing in Andor, which was very funny to me, but on a lighter tone, obviously.
Okay.
Would you say that Cassian can trust Bix more or less than Gary can trust Maddie?
I think Cassian and Bix have an underlying trust that is from being from Ferrix, and they're survivalist at any at every given moment. And I think they know each other since childhood, so there's this kind of familiarity that, you know, you have to trust each other. They also have no one else to trust, and in this case I think it's a decision. I think they find each other sort of interesting and engaging, and then when Ron makes this decision of making it official and committing, you're in for life. You know, you're gonna trust this person until the day you die, and vice versa. I think they both have something on each other which connects them and binds them for life. So in a way, yeah, I mean, Cassian and Bix are binded by Ferrix, and Ron and Madison are bonded by murder.
I love that answer. That's great.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. The movie is phenomenal. I can't wait for more people to see it. Bonded by murder.
I know. I love going on that brain ride with you. You really took us on a journey with that. That was great.
Did it make sense?
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Yeah, it was great.
It makes sense.
I tried looking you up and nothing. It's like you don't even exist.
I guess I'm just your fantasy.